This is Dave from Mission to Muscle, and we will be doing a video series on supplements for muscle growth. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Laxogenin, or better known as 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin. And what we will be going over is what it is, what it claims to do, the studies that back those claims, my experience, and unbiased opinion. Let's get into it. So what is 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin? Well, it was first discovered by the Soviet Union. Give it to good old Mother Russia. So laxogenin belongs to a class of plant hormones called brassinosteroids. The prevailing view is that it increases muscle protein synthesis. Laxogenin is also believed to enhance muscle growth by reducing the stress hormone cortisol. But is it a steroid? Laxogenin is not a steroid. What this means is it does not mess with your hormones, testosterone, DHT, or estrogen levels. What? That's right, not a steroid. So here's what it claims to do. Increase in MPS, muscle protein synthesis, strength gains, recovery, and the lowering of cortisol levels. All right then, let's get to the double-blind study, the one double-blind study that I am going to talk about. So in one double-blind study, they took 100 male bodybuilders for 4 weeks. These subjects were randomly divided into 3 groups. One group took 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin, another group took Laxogenin, and the third group took a placebo. The daily training schedule was leg presses, bench press, arm curls. Meanwhile, upper chest, thigh, and arm size was measured weekly. During this period, nobody was allowed to take any other supplements. Not one. Daily food intake remained the same, and protein intake was consistent. At the end, compared to the placebo group, the 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin group had a significant increase in strength, endurance. They had broader shoulders, bigger arms, and bigger legs. So all joking aside, the study was very impressive. Looks like it was strength gains all around, 4 weeks, controlled study, eating habits, training habits, everything. So that's pretty damn impressive. So my experience with 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin. So the 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin that I took was by NCN Supplements. It's called GENBOLIC. And the reason why I chose them is because they are an honest company and they have a passion for the quality of their products. They also put a certificate of analysis on their site for the potency and safety of the product itself. So not having any way to check my MPS or my cortisol levels, I started this product taking it for 1 month. Then I took 1 month off, and then I repeated another month of a cycle. Month number 1. So during the first month on a cycle of Laxogenin, better known as 5a-Hydroxy Laxogenin, recovery was awesome. I noticed a big difference. Month number 2. During the second month when I cycled off, I noticed a big difference in my recovery as far as it not being that well. Back on the cycle on month 3. On the third month, when I started taking it, that's when I knew that this product, as far as recovery goes, does its job. That actually justified to me the claims about the recovery and possibly the MPS being spiked higher, because without MPS being spiked higher, how could my recovery be better? Now the cortisol. Now as far as that ugly stress hormone cortisol, I noticed a big difference when I was on the supplement and when I was off, and then when I was back on. Being a type 1 diabetic, I deal with stressors all day, so I know my body. And being on this product, I know those stresses are lessened. So as far as without taking blood tests, in my opinion, there is a difference, and there is a substantial claim to reduce cortisol levels. But what about strength gains, man? So as far as strength gain goes, with better recovery came better training, and it allowed me to step in the gym training close to 100% almost every day. So I can't really say that I had strength gains, because I believe the factors as far as the recovery actually boosted my overall feeling, my overall approach to training. What about muscle growth, man? So as far as muscle growth, my diet is on check. I do 1.2 grams per pound of body weight for protein. I train for hypertrophy. I train in volume. I'm on it. I've got my workouts in check. I've got my eating in check. So as far as muscle gain, I can tell you this. Muscle gain was consistent from month 1 to month 2 to month 3. That was on, off, and on. So I am in a stage of eating in a surplus where I grow when I'm in a surplus. So I can't really say that this product had any help with actual muscle gains. But then, if you really think about it, it had a big help in actually allowing me to push through my workouts at that 100%. So I would love to say that I gained muscle on this, but I do believe that most of my gains were normal, but the state and the feeling, the well-being feeling of being on this product and being able to go in there and train 100% was phenomenal for me. Yeah, David, would you recommend this to a close friend of yours or a family member? So the answer is yes. I would recommend this to a friend or a family member at any time. The recovery alone that I experienced with this product, it's worth it. I am going to add it into my regimen, and it is something that I will continue to take. Now, this is Dave from Mission to Muscle. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions whatsoever, and I'll be glad to answer them as soon as I can. And we'll be back for more supplements, workouts, and information for the natural lifters out there to make your gains.